This is Motivation Monday. It's a short monologue to inspire you to have a great week. Hi, my name is Conrad Weaver. I'm so glad you decided to join me today for this short podcast episode in between my interview podcast. I'm so glad you tuned in. And I want you to be sure to stay tuned in toward the end of this short time today. I have an exciting announcement for you that I think you will be excited to hear. You know, it's hard to believe it's already February. And so I want to ask you, how are your goals going for the year? If you set goals for the year, how is that going for you? You know, are you working toward the process of achieving those goals? I recently heard an interview or a talk by Craig Groeschel on the Craig Groeschel Leadership Podcast talking about this. And he said something that really stuck with me. And I want to share it with you. So in a nutshell, he said that if you have a goal, but don't have a process to achieve that goal, then it's really only an idea. So when you write down a goal, the next thing you need to do is write down a process to accomplish that goal. For example, if you have a goal to lose 10 pounds this year, if you just focus on that, I'm going to lose 10 pounds this year. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this year. But you don't have a process to achieve that, then that's just an idea and you're not going to accomplish that goal. So what you need to do is write down, well, today and every day or 3 times a week, I'm going to go walk 20 minutes. That's going to be a process I'm going to put in. I'm going to put it on my calendar so that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those 3 days, I'm going to go out and walk 20 minutes in my goal of losing 10 pounds. And so if you focus on the process, you'll begin to see results in accomplishing your goal. So whatever the goal is, it is for that you have, whether it's lose weight, whether it's make more money, whether it's whatever it is for your year, write down the process. Then put it on your calendar. If you don't put it on your calendar, it's not going to happen. So put it on your calendar and then focus on that. And so what I do is I've written down, I have 5 primary goals for the year. And so with those goals, each of those goals has a process, has a thing that I need to do to accomplish that goal. And so I read that goal to myself every day, and then I also read that process to myself. That way I keep that front of mind so that I know that this is the process that I need to do to accomplish these things. And so by the end of the year, I'm hoping to look back and see, wow, I accomplished the goals because I focused on the process. So what's your goal? And now what's the process? Put it on your calendar, and I promise you, you will be happy that you did at the end of this year, or whatever your deadline is for that goal. You will be happy that you focused on the process, and then you have achieved your goal. So I want to invite you to something very special. In just a few weeks, I'm going to launch a private Zoom call with anyone who wants to join us, who is part of our community, who is interested in being an influencer for good. If you want to join a community of other influencers and have conversations that will inspire you, that will motivate you, that will perhaps give you ideas that you can launch to make an impact. So we're going to have a private group that you'll be invited to join with me and others with like-minded thoughts. We'll have these amazing conversations, and I'll bring in special guests to have inspiring talks for us. So if you want to join this community of influencers for good, be sure to go down the show notes on this podcast episode and click on the link and subscribe. If you subscribe, you're in, and you'll be invited to the very first of these groups. I'm going to come up with a catchy name. So if you have an idea for a catchy name, send it to me in an email. That would be fantastic. So join me. I would love to have you as part of this insider group to have meaningful conversations around purpose, around meaning, and so that we can together make a greater impact on the world. Hey, this has been Motivation Monday. My name is Conrad. Thank you for joining us today. If you have not subscribed to the podcast or on this YouTube channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button and join our community of influencers who are seeking purpose, who are doing good in the world. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a fantastic week, and be sure to join me next week for a great interview with Pastor Joe Duke. He has a fascinating story and has some great things to say about purpose. And the focus of that episode is called If You Have a Pulse, You Have a Purpose. So next week, Joe Duke will be on the show. Be sure to sign up and to subscribe so that you don't miss it. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you again next time on Motivation Monday.